we're gonna finish everything else. I mean, we're we're back to that situation where there are quite a few things that we're right in the middle of, but that's okay. It's been a while since we last played any Earthbound. We're actually near the end of this one, but we had a very, very long item hunt. Like I described in the last Earthbound video, we had to find 3 star pendants, which I just did off screen, farming major psychic psychos inside the fire spring. But I finally have my 3 star pendant, so I don't even know how long it's been since we last actually did an Earthbound stream. I think it's at least 6 weeks, maybe even longer than that. But here we are. It's Earthbound time, and we're going to get a good, solid, long stream today. There are still 2 item hunts left to do in this game, but we've got a very big chunk of gameplay that we should be able to just go through this afternoon before we hit the next one. So that's exciting. To catch you up on where we are in Earthbound, we are the we're about to tackle the 8th and final Your Sanctuary location, the Fire Spring. We've been through the Lost Underworld, we met the Talking Rock, we heard his prophecy. We have 7 of the 8 Sanctuary melodies, so 1 more to go. And that's what we are going to that's how we're going to start today. I can probably go, my time ceiling is about 5 hours, which I think is going to be more than enough to do the Fire Spring and Magicant. And the next item hunt happens when we return to Onett. For those of you who are familiar with the game, I'm talking about the Goddess Ribbon from the Ghost of Starman. So I can get up to the return to Onett before my next item hunt, and that is precisely what I intend to do today. I don't think we'll have any trouble getting that far in the hours that I have. So I'm excited. It's going to be nice to play this game again. It's always been one of my favorites. I can't wait to actually get to the end and rave about it either. So let's catch up on chat. It's only been 2.5 minutes. Karis, Dude, Martin, and Steven already. Hey, welcome. Caboose. Wow. Well, I noticed that you followed on Twitch about an hour ago, so thank you for that. Welcome, welcome. And I love that you've been around for so long since the YouTube days. I really enjoyed System Shock 1. I'm very much looking forward to the remake. And I'm very much looking forward to System Shock 3. That one I think I'm even more excited about than the remake. But yeah. Hi, Carefree. I'm doing well. Like I mentioned in Discord, the car accident, it legitimately rattled me. For about 48 hours afterwards, I was occasionally just having flashbacks to it. I was really jittery and my cortisol levels were through the roof. But, I talked to my dad. He's a doctor. He said that's pretty normal. If it didn't wear off after 2 or 3 days, then I should be worried. But it's worn off. I'm settled. I'm doing pretty well. The car is absolutely totaled. We're gonna confirm that when the insurance does the inspection tomorrow. But ultimately, I'm probably going to take Tiff's CRV, the and we're going to be shopping for a new car for her. So that's exciting. Any brand of car? No, I mean, we're insured through USAA and they offer like a car shopping service, which is pretty great actually. Like if we work through them, we can tell them our needs and our price range and they'll find us, new and used and work with us like to find the car and insure it. So that's pretty great and I think that's what's going to happen. Um, Tiff and I were both driving CRVs. I obviously kind of need it. Frankly, the fact that I came out of a freeway speed collision completely unscathed is all the proof I need that that is exactly the car I should be doing that commute in. So I'm totally happy taking Tiff's CRV. And she, on the other hand, doesn't do a lot of distance driving. She's mostly just here around town, so we can probably afford to get her something a little bit smaller and a little bit cheaper. But ultimately, we'll just see what she wants. Rear-ended while taking driving lessons. It's just the kind of car, Martin. It's a little sport utility vehicle. It's made by Honda. But yeah, no, I mean it was absolutely my fault. I was the back car in a three-car pileup. What's funny is the one guy who was clearly not at fault, the front car of the three-car pileup, he took off, fled the scene of the accident before the cops showed up. And I mean, I was so dazed that I didn't arrive at the obvious answer as to why he did that, which is, of course, the dude was drunk. That's why you would flee the scene of an accident, right? So like the front car fled the scene, but yeah, me and the middle car stayed behind, and we both got careless driving citations. I have a court date on December 10th. Dilly dilly, but I mean, not that I ever do drive drunk, but thank God I was sober. Oof. Anyway, I think it's time to get. No, of course I didn't get DUI. I mean, they checked everybody, of course, but I had had a beer at the hockey game. I blew like a .009, something like that. I was fine. Okay, let's actually get into the game. Will my law firm be backing me in court? No. I mean, I am absolutely guilty of careless driving. I'm gonna go in and plead guilty and pay the fine and take the points on my license. Like sometimes you just did it, right? Like if you rear end somebody, it's your fault. Period. Done. Like there's no point in bothering to fight it. So I'm not gonna bother to fight it, and hopefully I can have a chat with the prosecutor and they'll go easy on the fine since I've got a pretty good driving history. So let's get in here. Careless driving without any injuries, and like that's the most important thing, obviously. Like it's kind of a real, honest to God miracle if you're into supernatural shit like that. Uh, a three-car pileup with absolutely no injuries to anyone. And it's lucky too because the existence of an injury automatically upgrades your careless driving charge from a class 2 misdemeanor to a class 1 misdemeanor. The fine goes from $150 to $1,000 and you can actually do jail time for a class 1. So like not that I think the prosecutor would try to send me to jail even if someone had been hurt, but that's off the table because nobody was hurt, and that's the most important thing in and of itself, right? Nobody was hurt, which is amazing. So let's fire up the game. That's enough of reality. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, here we go. No, I won't lose my license. Like a lot of American states, Colorado's on a point system. So, you get a traffic violation, it's so many points off of your license. And your license gets suspended for a year if you hit your point total. Now, I currently have 2 points on my license because of a speeding ticket I got last December. They're on a 1-year clock, so I didn't quite beat it. But you can get the suspension ceiling is 12 points over the course of a year, and this citation is 4. So from now until December, actually, by the time I have my hearing, my speeding ticket will go away. So after this careless driving thing goes on there, I will have 4 points out of 12, which is not going to lose me my license. It's just a pain. I need to be careful. I need to not get any more, obviously. All right, so we are heading into the 8th sanctuary location, the Fire Spring. I'll do the usual, like, show you the bestiary, fight into... Oh, that's a little loud for me. Fight the enemies I actually run into. But this is a soul-consuming flame. We're just gonna beat it up. Oh, and yeah, let me show you my gear too. I haven't been leveling up. You'll notice I am at the same experience level we left off on. When I was farming, I just had I had Nyrin spy on major psychic psychos to find the 3-star pendants. So you'll see that Trav and Tiff and Nyrin are all now wearing star pendants, the single best thing you can find. And because we haven't seen that text before, let's actually look at one. Star pendant must be equipped on your body. It protects you from fire, freeze, flash, and paralysis attacks. It's one of the best defensive items in the game. It is absolutely worth gearing out 3 characters in it. Unfortunately, Lost can't wear it, so he still takes damage. So this is optional. An evil elemental. This is another new enemy. Doesn't matter much. We're gonna whoop its ass. As you can see. Yeah, with Trav at level 79, we can now, and most importantly, all of the pre-Magicant item hunts done. We can level up at will. I can't have Trav hit level 99 before we defeat my nightmare at the end of Magicant, which we should do during this stream. And once that happens, we're going to be just fine. Okay, here we go. So this path we're heading up right now, up these 2 ropes. It takes a while to get through, and it's going to lead us to a bag of Dragonite, but... Okay, so we have a major Psychic Psycho and a soul-consuming flame. I think I mentioned this in the last stream, but I'll just reiterate. These guys, the major Psychic Psychos, the flaming purple suits, they are the ones that can drop star pendants. I'm going to hit the soul-consuming flame first, because it always does offensive attacks. Major Psychic Psycho will sometimes waste his turn on a Psychic Power Shield, like that. And I'm not going to bother with Psi attacks, so he's just dead. Alright, onward. Another fight, and this is just going to be a bag of Dragonite. Like, that is it. This, I will say, this Sanctuary boss is actually quite hard. It's going to be the hardest fight we've had, even with a full party. I sometimes lose this fight, so it's very important to do a good job managing your Psi points. You do not want... So I'm never actually going to use the Bag of Dragonite, I'm just a completionist. So when I make my way back to the entrance, I am going to... I'm just going to sell it. No, Martin, I haven't done that. I was talking, that's what I was talking about earlier. I guess you're not familiar with the game, but after the 8th Sanctuary location, we're going to do a segment called Magicant. Then at the end of Magicant is where what Buzz promised at the very beginning of the game actually happens. It's not really a spoiler, I don't think. At the end of Magicant, your protagonist, your main character, he gets an enormous boost to his power, because after finding the 8 sanctuaries, the Earth channels your power and multiplies it, just like we were told at the very beginning of the game. The only issue is, if you have already hit level 99, then that boost doesn't kick in. But we have 20 levels to go, and we're headed to that event, so we don't have to worry about it. We're going to be maximum power, which, as my stalwarts know, is what I am always all about. Okay, let me take the Bag of Dragonite off my item list, and I'll actually go ahead and use the for sale sign and sell it too. Alright, now let's hit this first room. This is actually where I did my farming. Major Psychic Psychos spawn a lot in here. We happen to find an empty one, but this gift box has a speed capsule inside. Who has the lowest speed? That would be Protag, ironically. But I'm still going to use it on Tiff. Because we'll fight this thing, and then before I forget, we use the for sale side and get rid of that Bag of Dragonite. This is the standard Psychic Psycho. He's not as strong, but he will attack us with fire if he gets a turn. We'll wait for our customer. Oh, that was fast. Well, by all means, have yourself a bag of Dragonite, sir. Yep, $500 is totally fair trade. There is a magic butterfly room in here, so we'll be able to repair any damage. Onward. Hello! We got another cave here. And you'll notice that we've already, like, eliminated all alternate paths as we head across this bottom area, so... Let's hit this cave. See what's inside. I'm gonna attack the Psychic Psycho first. Because they'll all use fire attacks and they won't really hit anyone except Lost, thanks to my star pendants. But the Major, he's got a 50-50 shot of using a shield instead, so we could come out damage-free, even if he gets a turn. Yeah, there's Fire Meta. That's okay. Now observe the power of the star pendant. Like, no damage to anyone except Lost. It's pretty freaking great. That said, I think Lost is in need of a life up alpha. So we'll have Trav give him a little healing. Oh, so I didn't actually go all the way to the east edge of the bottom area, but as you can see, there was some lava blocking us, so we needed to go through this cave anyway. Nyrin hits level 75. Before climbing the rope, you want to head all the way to the end for a gift box with a cherub's band in it. Must be equipped on your arm. It increases your defense, helps keep you from being hypnotized, and it also increases your luck. We're going to give that to Tiff over the Pixie's bracelet. And then we're going to give the Pixie's bracelet to Nyrin. And we're going to sell Nyrin's Diamond Band, which is now useless. Yeah, I'll take basically $5,000 for that Diamond Band. Thank you very much. Hey, Morellis. I'm doing well. Maya, hello. Oh, it has been an eternity since we saw you. Guess we just had to get back to a game you liked, huh? Trav hits level 80. Offense up by 5. All right. And psi points up by 10. That is pretty good. Onward. So once again, we've eliminated all but one path. It's time to go up that rope. Not if we're actually advancing the plot, I know you can. This is a very significant episode. We're gonna finally find the 8th and final sanctuary location. Alright, so we head up here. Let's fight this enemy first. You'll notice we have 3 paths. There are 2 caves and a rope. Tiff to level 77. The right cave is the actual way forward. So let's hit the rope first. We'll do this fight. This gift box is a Horn of Life. So like I mentioned, with this set of enemies, we're always going to hit the soul-consuming flame first. Wow, 2 critical hits. That's amazing. Whooped their asses, didn't we? Alright, so let's grab the Horn of Life. Let's do this fight. Yeah, Morellis, I kind of, I did the full-length spiel at the start of the stream, but the quick version is I had to find 3 star pendants, which you can... Oh, no. Actually, although I do think I have a powerful enough healing spell to deal with the tiny little ghost. The major psychic psychos have a 1 in 128 chance of dropping star pendants. I wanted 3 and I got them, as you can see. 3 star pendants. So let's see. Gamma. Use Healing Omega on yourself. Oh god, I can't get rid of it. Balls. Okay. Well, shit. Guess we'll just have to live with it. That was a big level up for Lost. A lot of good statistics there. Okay, so this is the butterfly room. Now let's see, who all is damaged. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just use Life Up Omega. That should max out everyone. Then we're just going to farm butterflies until everyone's at max psi points, which is going to take 2 butterflies. And I guess we'll just deal with being possessed for the rest of the dungeon. It's kind of dangerous, but... Carefree, that's above and beyond, and that would be amazing if you did that. Okay, let's see. Are we all maxed? Trav is maxed. Lost is maxed. We just, it seems, can't get rid of possession. Oh, balls. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Tiny little ghosts aren't so bad. Oh, Warellis. No worries. I did answer your question. And I also went on a rant about it at the beginning of the stream because it's been so long since I played this game. But what I was talking about was the major psychic psychos, which are an enemy in this dungeon. Every time you fight one, they have a 1 in 128 chance of dropping a star pendant, which is the best body item for 3 of our party members. So I wanted to find all 3, and I did. That's what took so long. But you can see that Trav and Tiff and Nyron are all now wearing star pendants. So, into the right cave to actually move forward. Here's a psychic psycho. Let's end him. We'll just deal with being possessed. Onward. Alright. Soul-consuming flame first. I have to admit, I want to play Outer Worlds. I'm probably not going to do it immediately. I'll buy it when it goes on sale, but it looks good enough that I think it's probably worth an eventual buy. Whoop their asses, sea bass. Sea basses, I guess, therefore, yes. Another fight. Okay, let me see. I will finish Alien, I will finish Baldur's Gate, I will finish Deus Ex, and then Dishonored 2 is a pretty good idea, but we need, I mean, we have a whole Baldur's Gate saga to do. We need to do Siege of Dragonspear and Baldur's Gate 2 as well. Cave. We managed a green swirl, which is pretty swell. Nyren to level 76. Offense and IQ each up by 3. That's a sizable level up for him. All right, well, before we leave this room, we have 2 possible exits. This is the optional one that takes us to a gift box. You can see the shining spot there. We're slowly but surely making our way there. There's a moonbeam gun, which is a weapon for Nyren, albeit not as good as the Gaia beam. So Nyren can equip this weapon. I wonder, can I like position myself so that somebody can get to me if I use the for sale sign? Let's find out. I can. Alright, so let's sell the Horn of Life. We'll also try selling the Moonbeam gun. Shikasado Itoi is a very unique video game developer. There we go. Alright. Let's head back into that little center cave area now. Kind of getting lucky on enemies, which is great. And we'll take this exit to actually proceed. Looks like we're going to have some fights here. Trav hits level 81. It's a very minor one. We managed to green swirl this clown, that's good. No, I do want the characters max level at the end of the game. I don't want them... I don't... and it doesn't really matter for Tiff, Nyren, or Lost. You don't want your protagonist to hit max level before the end of Magicant. You'll see why. Because we're going to get there today. Alright. We're doing well getting all these green swirls. another fight. This game really did not do well in the United States, which is why they never, or Europe, which is why they never bothered to localize number 3. And we've made it to the shining spot. One more fight. Lost to level 73. Alright. So, this fight is going to be with the Carbon Dog and the Diamond Dog. You have to fight 2 monsters in a row with no break. The Carbon Dog is not very hard. The Diamond Dog is extremely dangerous. And like I said, we have to fight them both in succession, so... Everybody's in good shape, though. I haven't really taken any damage. Everyone is in really good shape, which is kind of awesome. The only issue is this little possession, so... Alrighty, let's get here. The 8th and final location, here goes. You finally got here. This is the 8th Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. So Carbon Dog, everybody's at full psi points, so Trav is just going to use his standard attack, and because everyone's at full psi, we can afford to have Tiff and Lost use their freeze, just to get through this faster. And for Nyren, I think for a single enemy, we're at the point now, with the Gaia Beam and him being like, what, level 80, level 79, something like that, our attack is going to be strong. So let's hit it with Freeze Gamma, too. Good. That's what I wanted. Okay. I'm anxious about it switching to Diamond Dog, because the thing about Diamond Dog is it has a power shield protecting it at the start of the fight, but just gotta roll, I guess. All of a sudden, Carbon Dog gave off a rainbow of colors. Diamond Dog's body solidified. Yeah, so there's the power shield, but that's okay. We're gonna keep freezing. I want Nyren to use the neutralizer, try and get rid of that shield. And I know Nyrin is faster than Trav, and that's all that matters. Now that should eliminate the power shield. Very good. Alright, so Trav will use his standard attack. Tiff and Lost will continue freezing. Nyrin will use his multi-bottle rocket, and I think we should end the fight this round. I love that we keep just managing to freeze it. There we go! Victory. That was pretty easy, too. Alright. Boom. Roasted. Okay. Now this is important. We're about to do a long section with just Protag. Just Ness, or Trav as he's named in my playthrough. So, take a moment before recording the final melody to give all of the best gear to your main character. Oh, come on now. Why is it not responding? Oh, balls. Oh no, why did it freeze? Yeah, no. Don't you fucking freeze on me. No. Not cool. I don't want to have to do the whole fucking fire spring again. I mean, it's not that bad, but... Oh shit, we're gonna have to do the whole fucking fire spring again. God damn it. Why does this shit happen? Fucking hell. Like, but why? Why would it freeze? Why would my emulator freeze? I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening. If only I had save stated, but I didn't. I never save stated, did I? I can keep waiting for it to unfreeze, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, alright. We're just going to do the fire spring again. That fucking sucks. It's alright, though. We'll zip through it. I'm just gonna like focus and not talk and try to do this as fast as possible. Fair enough. Oh, it actually got a turn. It's gonna hurt Lost. No one else is gonna care. Who knows? Maybe we can avoid getting possessed this time. That'll be a little something. Psychic power shield. Alright, well, let's just hit him with normal attacks. Good night. Alright, there's Lost hitting level 71 again. Just in case that shit happens again, I think we might want to do some save stating. Everybody okay with that? Just in case. Okay, so we got the bag of Dragonite. There's not room here for the for sale sign. Yes, keep using shield. That's awesome. Excellent. Sword of Kings for the win. Black Swirl? Come on! It's alright. $500 is great. Yeah, so you have to go through the cave. You can't cross that lava. Not that it matters much. Alright, I'm gonna save state here, just in case. I don't think it's like if I die, I'll reload my real save. I don't think it's cheating to use a save state to combat freezes and other glitches. I think we've been through that in prior episodes. Alright. Fuck you. Oh, eat shit. Yeah, run away. Uh-huh. Cherub's Band. That goes on Tiff. Her Pixie's Bracelet goes on Nyron. His Diamond Band is for sale. Fight this. Whatever it is. I have tried SNES 9X actually, and I prefer Z-SNES, to be honest. Like, that's the first time I have ever had it freeze on me. I'm not entirely convinced that that was the emulator's fault. I think it might have been a problem with my computer. It doesn't really matter, of course, but I'm just going to keep save stating. Just in case it freezes. I will only load a save state in the event of a freeze. I will not use the save state to cheat. Alright, Trav hits level 80. Offense goes up by 4. Side points go up by 10. That's fucking awesome. A luxury jerky? I'm just gonna eat that. Bounce up here, get the Horn of Life. After another fight. Yeah, if you actually farm those star pendants, it's almost impossible for anything here to actually hurt you, because they all use fire attacks. Tiff to 77. Minor level up, but that's okay. We all have to go through those, don't we? Let's go to the butterfly room. Here's the thing, we can use the for sale sign here, so I'm going to do that first. Excellent. Take the Horn of Life, I don't need it. Okay, so who's hurt? Very minor damage to Tiff and Nyron. If I just do a series of alphas, I should only need one butterfly, right? This Trav is unscathed, so yeah. One butterfly and everyone's good. Perfect. That's what I want. Okay. Another save state. That's still just in case of freeze. Let's do the fight. That's right, it's actually not a very long area. This is good. I don't have to yammer nearly as much as I did on the first run. Die. There we go! Lost 72, offense, defense, big gains. Big side point gains too. Attaboy. Alright. Now, the actual way forward. Another fight. It's fine. Fine and dandy. Let's whoop up on the evil elemental. I would rather not get possessed, if I can help it. Fire Alpha is really only going to hurt Lost. And not that badly. That said, eat shit, Psychic Psycho. There we go. I have no real use for Trav's side points apart from healing, so I can life up as needed before the boss fight. 2 of them! Ah, shit, somebody's gonna get possessed. I feel it in my bones. Maybe not. Alright. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Yeah, fuck off. There we go. Get gone, little bitches. A lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. Martin, we aren't grinding. We're just fighting what we run into. But I probably won't, like, if I get to the last dungeon, like, I might grind just for the pure completionist sense of everyone being level 99. But the truth is, in the last 2 item hunts, where I'm not worried about the level cap, we might just hit level 99 anyway. But, we're honestly powerful enough, probably now, to beat the end boss. It's just a question of... Oh, fuck you! Did you see it fucking teleport? That was bullshit. Now someone's gonna get possessed. Oh well. Maybe not. Ironclad, thank you so much. 17 months of subscriptions. That is absolutely wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can never say thank you enough times to those of you who actually give financial support to the stream. It's not necessary, I just do it because I like it and because it's fun, but those of you who do go above and beyond, it really means a lot to me, so thank you. Hi, Infinimora. We already beat this dungeon once, but then the emulator froze, and so we're kind of speed running to get through it a second time. We were pretty lucky to just beat the boss with no real issues the first time, and now I'm kind of doing like paranoid save states. Not for cheating purposes, but just in case it freezes, I can reload without having to do the whole dungeon again, you know? It did show up, Carefree, at least on my screen. I saw it, like, I saw the overlay here on Streamlabs. Did it not show up in the video? That would be weird. Alright, back through this cave, and then it's gonna be boss time. Yeah, I have a feeling that, and also, Martin, to get back to your question, the final item hunt is in the final dungeon. So, like, it's a really, really great item. It's easily the best weapon for your main character, but again, you know, spoiler risk for a 25-year-old game, the final fight doesn't really come down to your party's offensive abilities anyway. So it's really finding the gutsy bat is just call it a pride achievement, which I'm gonna go for anyway. But hunting it, with 2 more item hunts to do and not worried about the level cap, so I'm actually fighting enemies, I think I will probably pretty easily get everybody to level 99. If I don't, I might grind in the final dungeon just so I can say, oh yeah, I got everyone to level 99, maximum power. In fact, I already know I am going to do that because it's just how I roll. But, no, you don't want to grind yet. We still have not gotten to that event where we need our protagonist below the level cap. That's at the end of the next segment called Magicant, which we should have been playing except our emulator froze. It's okay though. I'm not mad. We got back to the boss really fast. That was 20 minutes. First run took 50 minutes because, I was yammering and talking about things, and we're trying for speed this time. So, no, but there's no need to sneak past enemies. I'm 18 levels away from the cap, and I'm already at the boss. So, alright, let's save state here. Alright. Now I want to use boozing on this guy. I'll go with Omega round 1. You want to use Psi powers because he has that power shield when he first turns into Diamond Dog. So I'm just gonna have Nyron defend until the Diamond Dog switch happens. Trap defend too. I'm just gonna hurt it with freeze. And just on the off chance, I'm gonna have Nyron use this neutralizer. There we go. Perfect. Alright, the shield is gone, so now we can whoop its ass. Which is exactly what I want to do. Trav, use standard attack. Nyron, use your multi-bottle rocket. Tiff and Lost, continue using your most powerful freezes. Yes! Same deal. Except Nyron can just shoot now. Yes! Diamond Dog is able to diamondize your characters, and we don't have protection from that even with the star pendant, so every single turn that its body solidifies from one of the freezes is a big win. Big win. Alright. Come on now. Shield beta. Oh no, he got his power shield back. Balls. Whatever. Neutralize it. This round of freezes should end the fight anyway. There we go. Alright, Carbon Dog and Diamond Dog are down again. Now we're gonna sit. Oh, shut up, Dad. Oh, I know I've been playing too long. It's not like I'm actually sitting at a television playing this contiguously, even though the game thinks so. I need to use the restroom right quick, and then, like I said, we've got a big solo section with our main character coming up, so we're going to rearrange gear when I get back very shortly. Promise. Okay, let's get back to it. So, we don't need to swap out the diamond band because we're going to get a better bracelet early in Magicant. Let's see, the ultimate bat. I want to give him the... I actually don't think I really need to change anything, because the only thing he's really suboptimal on is the bracelet, so... I do want to give him the Franklin badge, though. So that we're going to pass that to Trav. And then we're going to record the 8th and final Sanctuary melody here at the Fire Spring. This is a big moment, guys. Been building up the whole game to this. Now we get to hear the whole song. Trav had the feeling that he was being watched by himself as a baby. Trav Soundstone recorded the melody of the Fire Spring. Here we go. We are not in control right now. This is cutscene mode. The dog's a puppy. So, you might not recognize it, but obviously this is our house from the beginning of the game. And we're a baby, there's our crib. Trav. I think Trav is the right name for him. Trav. He smiled just from hearing his own name. Do you think he likes his name? Try putting that red cap on him. It's too big, but it looks good on him. I hope Hank won't be jealous of the baby. Let's celebrate with some booze. My kind of parents. This baby will grow up to be a hard worker just like you. I don't think he needs to be rich or famous, but I want him to be a thoughtful, strong boy. That's odd. The baby bottle that he pointed at seemed to move a little bit. And we are in a very weird place in our PJs. This is Magicant. It becomes clear what's happening pretty soon, but This is the solo section I was talking about. We need to get through this before we hit the level cap, and that's going to be pretty easy. So we do still have all of our gear, which is good. So here's Everdread. Trav, maybe you don't want to hear this, but you remind me of myself when I was young. I can't do anything more for you. Good luck, Trav. He disappeared, and the colors changed. This is the realm of Magicant, which your mind created. Why don't you explore your mind? Take your time, Trav. The color changed again. His dialogue stayed the same. Town. Come on in to Magicant. Got a little bird here. Chi-chi-chi-chi-chi. Onett was a quiet, small town, wasn't it? Let's talk to this guy. Trav, you've stood on the 8 power spots of the Earth. From these, you created Magicant, the realm of your mind. In Magicant, there's beauty, kindness, sorrow, and hatred. Of course, there's an evil and violent side of you. The Sea of Eden sits at the center of those feelings. It takes you to the truth about yourself. Yeah, this dialogue is the same. And look, it's Mom, sister, and dog. Brother Trav, the Sea of Eden is at the end of Magicant. Other people can't get close to it. It's a strange place. Is there anything I can do for you? No. What the hey? We'll see you. So she can do item storage, just like her real-world counterpart. Let's talk to the dog. Whimper, whine. I lived in your house before you were born. Trav used to be small and weak. Let's talk to Mom. Oh, Trav, are you tired from traveling on your adventure? Yes. If you wish, you can stay here forever. I'll make some booze for you. So we can rest here, obviously. No, I'm not tired. Yeah, that's right. You can't even think about being tired at a time like this. Be strong. Alright. So we've got some four-side-style buildings here in the town. You kicked my butt badly. I won't forget. Spelch! You destroyed my pride. Arrgh! Okay, I think this is actually the way forward, so... For some reason I thought it was to the right, but it seems I'm wrong. Let's talk this sign. Trav, did you learn how to tell what time I'm indicating? These flowers. Look at the sun, face the sun, and smile. Looks like they all have the same dialogue. Yep, okay. Let's check out the buildings. Shop. Hi, this shop specializes in puddings and pendants. You'd like to buy some, wouldn't you? Let's see what he sells. He sells earth pendants, which we don't need if we have a star pendant. And he's got a magic pudding. I actually want to buy 2 of these. They could come in handy. Magic pudding recovers about 40 side points. Alright. Oops. Now I want to hit the left building. Pee. I'm just a faint memory. You don't usually remember me, but you've heard my song in the back of your mind. this. It's an ATM. We can deposit all that money we made selling stuff. And we can save. There we go. So sorry we had to do the fire spring. Sorry we had to do the fire spring twice, but let's cross that bridge now. See what's over here. Town. Hey, it's Magicant. It's me. I'm you when you were younger. Hey, let's play ball. Do you prefer reading comics or playing games? What? You're busy? Got a big line of people here. Can we talk to the snowman? Thank you for remembering me. I'd like you to take your time, because this country will disappear when you wake up. Peace! We haven't played together lately. Kya kya! Fresh! It's Picky! Trav! Pokey took my snack! La 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 la, my name's Nico. Let's run and sing and dance. Why, Trav, let's play. Yeah, long time no see, Trav. I know the name of the girl you used to like. There's a Psy Caramel here. We'll hold on to that too. And we'll check the building. Hotel! Please rest. The dream you'll have here is a dream within a dream. Your heart knows things you aren't aware of. Do you want to sleep? I don't need to. Okay. If you walk outside, beware of the monsters. We had fun one snowy day. I melted, but I am still real in your memory. It's Pokey. There's the way forward, past him. Trav, you're so lucky. I envy you. I have no luck. But Trav, well, okay. Let's be friends forever, alright? Alrighty. Just looking at my item lists. Alright. Onward. We have a house here. This is Buzz's tombstone. He appeared earlier in the game and gave up the ghost before he achieved his goal. Flying Man. I am your courage. I follow you here at Magicant. My name? Let's say Flying Man. You can take one Flying Man with you at a time. The Flying Man joins you. Did you want to talk to me? I'm sorry, there's really not much to say. So you can bring one Flying Man with you at a time, so you're not totally on your own. They all say the same thing. So if our current Flying Man gets killed, we can come back and recruit another one. Trav, I still feel pain where you wounded me. The Sea of Eden is filled with ultimate intelligence. You can't go there unless you're truly ready. It's a place where you can touch the truth of the universe. Going there may bring sorrow. There we go. When the music changes, monsters are live, so just be aware. Hey, it's Ness. Hey, me! I found my cap that you lost. I've got the baseball cap. Hey, me! There's a bag of Dragonite. I don't need either of those, so I'm going to for sale sign them. Oops. Wonder if we can still get customers here. Nope. Yeah, okay. We can't for sale sign anything here. We are right at the edge of the safe zone, so let's just zip back to the shop and sell stuff there. You need to drink something. Well, what are you thinking? Alcohol or not? It's always the question, right? Alright. Oh, come on. Sell the baseball cap. Pretty useless item at this point. Oh, gosh. I was hitting that button too fast. Alright. And the bag of Dragonite. There we go. So that line where the music changes and the terrain changes is where monsters can start appearing. And there are several varieties. Some of which are quite dangerous. Magic Hands is not an easy location at all. Alright, so we'll save state here. Let me take the baseball cap and bag of Dragonite off my item list. Alrighty. Here we go. Well, then, Martin, if you already know what you'd rather do, then do that. Have the tea. Alright, so this is an enemy. It's a loaded dice. It's dangerous, not in its own right, but because it's easily able to call... It always calls for help. And brings in shit like uncontrollable spheres. You remember those? They're gonna explode. It's gonna hurt us badly. Oh, well, maybe not. Level 82. Did that seriously do, like, yeah, that did no damage. That's nuts. But cool. Alright, so loaded dice are off my enemy list. That's good. Now, for the boss of this area, you want to be level 70, and we are level 82. So we are just fine. Let's keep going. Get to another junction rather quickly. So those question marks are all different enemies, and it's hard to know exactly what you're going to run into. But go north first. And we get the Goddess Band, which is that better item I was talking about. Better even than the Cherub's Band. Must be equipped on your arm. It increases your defense, helps keep you from being hypnotized, and it also increases your luck. We will replace the Diamond Band with that bad boy and go take it off the item list. We will pass that over to Tiff after we return to the outside world, but for now, obviously there's no reason for Ness not to use it, or Trav. And now we've isolated down to one path, which I always enjoy. Let's head this way. More loaded dice. Dilly dilly. Alright, a carefree bomb. That's another fairly dangerous enemy. Killed my flying man. As you can see, he just chucks bombs, and they do quite a chunk of damage. As you can see, we need a life up alpha. Let's do it. And I can actually take a carefree bomb off of my monster list. It's a good thing to do. Got to keep the lists current. All right. More loaded dice. That's irritating. Oh, come on. Electro swoosh. So, no enemy. Alright, use all the fire you want, I don't care. The electro swoosh sends a greeting. Good thing we have Franklin badge. Alright, so we can take electro swoosh off of the monster list, now that we fought one of those. I think we're already due for another life up, too. Perfect. So let me take electro swoosh off my bestiary list. Sounds like Tiff has made it home. That's good. Here's another probably new enemy. A French kiss of death. Hold on, I've got 4 freaking emails, but we're just gonna bash this thing. The kiss of death. I got poisoned. Oh, come on. That's alright. I knew it was capable of that. At least it didn't actually do any kind of insta-kill. So healing beta will get rid of the poison. That's why we bought those magic puddings, because I knew we couldn't exactly count on finding butterflies, and we're going to need to recharge our psi before the boss fight. So French kiss of death, that's off the list. Two more new monsters besides the boss. Should run into them all pretty easily. This is an actual item. The Magicant bat. It's better than the ultimate bat, I assure you. But we'll eyeball it. Trav can equip this weapon. 12-point boost to our offense. Not bad. We'll take it off the item list. There's only one more enemy we need to fight in this segment. Actually, aren't I? Yeah, 191. So I shouldn't use the Psi Caramel quite yet. Here's an Electro Swoosh and another French Kiss of Death. Hit the... it poisoned me again! Balls! gave Trav the Franklin badge. It's alright. Oh my god! 212 damage? With all of my defense? That is crazy town. It's alright though. Alright, healing beta. I actually think life up beta. And we'll consume our Psi Caramel. 20 Psi points. Oh my, look at all this. Mr. Molecule. These things are easy. They were the only other enemy we needed to find in this segment, so we can quickly remove them from the monster list. We've actually fought everything new. When we get to the Sea of Eden, we're going to have a few Krakens to fight. They were a boss before. We have become strong enough that they are normal enemies now. Should just be another pair of molecules. These things are easy as hell. Tiff, if you tuned in, are you watching? Magic Tart. That's new. Recovers about 20 Psi points. Alright. So we're spiraling into that. Oh shit, Carefree Ball. This thing will wreck me. Oh my god! Jesus, Marie. Just punishing me. I hate those things. Alright. I think we need a life up Gamma, honestly. Level 83. Max HP up by 22. That's good. Now we can use that magic tart we found. Onward. Oh, a butterfly! Dilly dilly. Let's see. Health is maxed. And Psi is maxed. Perfect. Okay, let's do this fight before chasing that butterfly. There's another Carefree Bomb. Fuck it. There's a butterfly right there. Ooh, but yeah, I don't have that kind of power. Yes! That is what I'm talking about. Gimme them criticals, that's right. Alright. Now hit this thing and we'll be teleported to the Sea of Eden. Now we have 3 Krakens to fight here before we go fight the actual boss. There's one. At this point in the game, we actually can just bash it down, because it can't really do shit to us. As you can see. Alright, so there's a life up alpha. We'll take... I technically still have it on my monster list because it's a normal enemy rather than a boss. So we'll delete Kraken off of there. And then... we'll go fight the other 2 Krakens, because that's not going to gain 16 levels. And the experience is good. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, attack me with lightning. See how that goes. Unscathed. Good stuff. Level 84. 5 offense and 9 psi points. That was a good one. There's one more Kraken. And then we have the boss. There's the Kraken and there's the boss. Oh my gosh, the Mani Mani statue is back. Not exactly, but... Got him. Remember when the Kraken was an actual boss? Alright. So I don't need max psi, but I might as well. I'm not going to have any use for the magic pudding afterward. So let's max everything out and let's get ready to fight the boss. He has... Well, it'll explain what he is. I'll talk about the fight once we're in it. I'm the evil part of your brain. You can't beat me, because you were the one who forced me into being. Trav's Nightmare attacked. So, this fight is extremely dangerous because it doesn't have the same statistics, but it has all of the moves that we have. It can use all 4 levels of our special offensive psi attack on us, which can hurt us very, very badly. It's got a power shield on it, but that doesn't really matter. I think our best course is honestly just to bash it down and save our psi for as much healing as we need. Yeah, so it's using our baller psi powers against us. And it knows life up, too. It can max out its own HP. Oh my god, it used Omega right out the fucking gate. Alright, that's mortal. So we need life up Gamma. Fuck you. Keep bashing. Die! Alright. That actually went really smoothly. Okay, that is the event. Now we can freely hit the level cap, but let's observe the scenes. Trav heard a familiar voice at the center of the Sea of Eden. Gygas's goal is to destroy you. Hold on, let me clear my lists right quick. So, Gygas's goal is to destroy you. Listen carefully. Everything in the universe could be destroyed at the hands of Gygas. But he and his followers are also in trouble. The Apple of Enlightenment has foretold that Gygas's attempt will fail. It is because of the existence of a boy named Trav. That's me. Listen. Free your mind and know what you must do. Your destiny has already been decided. You, I, where should we go? You know deep within the reaches of your mind. Saturn. Saturn Valley, yes. Go to the valley where the Mr. Saturn live. You'll get something new there. Soon Magicant will be no more. We must be quick. Trav really heard his own voice. Go to Saturn Valley. Go to Saturn Valley now. So this, Trav was filled with the power of the giant step. So this is the power boost that does not work if you have already hit the level cap. So you want to be sure you're not level 99 before this happens. So Trav was filled with the power of the giant step. Speed increased by 5. Vitality increased by 5. Trav was filled with the power of the Lilliput steps. Guts increased by 5. Luck increased by 5. Trav was filled with the power of the Milky Well. Speed by 5. IQ by 5. Filled with the power of the Magnet Hill. Vitality by 5. Luck by 5. The power of the Rainy Circle. Guts by 5. IQ by 5. The Pink Cloud. Speed by 5. Guts by 5. The Lumine Hole. Luck by 5. IQ by 5. The Fire Spring. Speed by 5. Luck by 5. Instantly, Trav's mind cleared, and he realized that he had possessed great power. At that moment, Trav's psychic powers radically expanded. Trav gained 200,000 experience. Level 85. Maximum HP up by 164. PP up by 370. And finally, he realized he had the power of Teleport Beta. Trav made all of the hidden powers his own. Trav absorbed the power of the land into his heart, and Magicant was no more. Now you can wake up. Your friends are waiting for you. It is time to get up. He has all the powers he's going to learn, yes. The Soundstone that Trav used to have is now gone. What happened, Trav? You've been unconscious for a long time. You kept saying something. Saturn Valley? What's waiting for us there? Anyway, we need to teleport. Oh, and it takes us straight there. Pretty cool. So, here we are in Saturn Valley. Behold my power! It's pretty great. So, now we can freely take everybody to the level cap. We don't have to worry about it anymore. So let's have a nap. Let's have a save. We have not even been going 2 hours. That's amazing. So we'll get to the next item hunt in our return to Onet, and that'll be the end of it. All right. Let's run around Saturn Valley. There's new dialogue, new items, everything. I do what I say. Cross heart. We'll talk to Dr. Andonet's last, because that's a plot advancement. I'm Dr. Saturn. Zoom! Okay. So that isn't new. Oh! Breathe is so good. That's the same. Zoom! Nothing new there. Let's talk to this miner into Apple Kid. Like I said, we'll just save Dr. Andonuts. I'm not sure what will happen, but I sense big-time trouble ahead for you. I'm going to stay here for a while and help Mr. Saturn. It's important for a man to enjoy doing his duty. Excellent, excellent. Everything proceeded as planned. Dr. Andonuts, Mr. Saturn, and I worked together and finally completed the phase distorter. The purpose of the device is to enable instantaneous travel through space and time. In this prototype, you can only travel to different points within the same time period. It is able, however, to search out the locations of enemies. Right now, it is indicating the presence of enemies in the Lost Underworld. Same dialogue. Okay. I think new things, difficult things, from now. Eureka! Ding! Make new thing. Must make. Daddy. Boing! Oops. Oh, come on now. So here's the store. We can sell off the stuff we had in Match Can. Sell the ultimate bat. Can sell the magic pudding that we didn't end up using. And we can sell that last diamond band. Now let's rejigger our gear. We're going to give Tiff the goddess band. We're going to give Nyron the cherub's band. And we're going to give Trav the Pixie's bracelet. Because he has dramatically higher innate defense than the others do. This guy, I think, is new. So he sells flame pendants, rain pendants, night pendants, and piggy jelly. If you had not farmed for star pendants, you would want to put night pendants on everybody who did not have one. But the star pendant is superior in every way to all other options. Which is why we spent so much time farming to get 3 of them. Shouldn't need money for anything. Let's explore the rest of the valley right quick. Talk to everybody. Just in case their dialogue has changed. Dance is over. Interesting. That's the same. Dakota! What the hell is that about? Drink coffee before go. Say yes to me. Say no to me. No. Why you say no? That'll get the same scene. Sweet fresh feel. Alright, let's go talk to Dr. Andonuts and advance the plot again. One thing I will say, if you have any business at all in Onet, for whatever reason, you shouldn't. But if you do, you need to take care of it now. Because after we talk to Dr. Andonuts, every building in Onet except for Ness's house becomes inaccessible. So, if you have any reason to do anything at all in Onet, go do it before you talk to Dr. Andonuts. Here we go. Yaha! The Mr. Saturns are incredible folk, and the Apple Kid, he is a most exceptional young man. Very different from other kids. Well, anyway, the prototype phase distorter has been stolen. Someone resembling a pig wearing clothes took Mr. Saturn captive and stole the device. It doesn't work. One thing is missing, but that one material cannot normally be found on the Earth. The material I'm thinking of came from a meteorite that fell when I was much younger. Have you seen a meteorite anywhere recently? Yes. Eureka! That's it! With even just a piece of the meteorite, I can synthesize the material Zexonite. I doubt that your mortal enemy Gygus or whatever will allow you to go to Oned and get a piece of the meteorite. By now, Oned is in his evil hands. You must go, though, so take every possible precaution. The Mr. Saturns have introduced some of their new developments at their shop. Please check them out before you leave. I wonder what Oned is like at this point in time. It's terrible, is what it is. If I only had a piece of a meteorite, I might be able to extract some Zexonite. Okay. So we need to teleport to Onet, which, as the dialogue kind of hinted at, is now hostile territory filled with extremely powerful enemies. And it's also the site of our next item hunt. There's an enemy here called the Ghost of Starman, which can drop the Goddess Ribbon. One of the final 2 item hunts in the game. And we need to farm for it. So we've arrived at the site of the next item hunt. I'm gonna move along a little bit. So we need to head from here. So, like I said, every building is inaccessible. We can't get in, you see, we can't get into the hotel, nobody's saying anything. If we try to go down to the arcade where Frank was letting us rest, we're not going to be able to get in there either. You can see that Frank isn't even there. Hey, Lost! Unfortunately, you've arrived at what's probably at or near the end of today's stream, but we're doing very well. How are you? We got the 8th Sanctuary Melody, we cleared Magicant, and we got the dramatic power boost on our main character, as you can see. Just look at that hit point and side point total. It is off the wall. Awesome. Yeah, so like we can't go into the library. And up here north, like right in the same area where we fought the first enemies in the game, we've got new, much, much, much stronger ones. Here's a mechanical Octobot. I think it explodes when we kill it. No, it doesn't. Okay, good. The good news is we do not need to, like I said, we don't need to worry about the level cap anymore. So we can just fight everything we run into during the item hunt, which I am still inclined to do off screen, but I will give you a tour of the enemies. There are 3. Oh gosh. Ah, it happened again. Good thing I've been safe stating this time, right? Because I don't think it's cheating to use a save state to defeat a glitch, like a freeze. More fresh monsters. So this is the Ghost of Starman. This is the guy who can drop the item we need, the Goddess Ribbon. And he's strong. As you can see, he knows how to use Psy Starstorm, which there's absolutely no protection against, and just whoops our asses. As you no doubt noticed. That Starstorm is fucking brutal. The good news is we can still go into Trav's house and rest for free. It's the one building we can access in all of ONET during our return segment here. I'm lucky that was a black swirl. Evil Eye. Now let's hit the Ghost of Starman first. Oh my god! Do something else, asshole! Mortal damage to Tiff already! Holy shit! Oh, come on! Go, 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 go. Okay. Oh my god! These fucking monsters, yo! Alright, we got a healing Gamma lost because he got diamondized. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Fine, everybody else defend. Someone deal with your confusion. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so this is not going to be a fun item hunt at all, as you can probably tell. That's okay then. We'll Omega again, because we're almost to our house, so we can refill everything there, and that's all the enemies, thankfully, so our bestiary for this segment is complete, so to speak. Let's hit Trav's house. After one more fight. Oh! Alright, well. I'd like to kill the Ghost of Starman before it gets to use Starstorm on me. That'd be pretty swell. Excellent. Perfect. I was say, wouldn't it be something if our third Ghost of Starman just dropped it and I could keep playing, but that is not going to happen, obviously. Okay, so we can get into our house, but they're camped out with the lights off. Let's talk to Hank. At this point, you guys just might be the strongest force in the world, don't you think? Let's talk to Mom. Oh, Trav, you finally showed up. There are plenty of creepy monsters running around ONET now. The townspeople are barricaded in their homes, afraid to go out. I'm fine, but I am a bit scared. Everything will be okay if we just sit here quietly in the dark. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat some moose? Yes, I do. Are you more relaxed? Yes, I am. Okay. Oh, that's funny. So we can still rest and save and store items at our house. I can only help by keeping your items here. I support you wholeheartedly. Don't get yourself knocked off. I will be strong while you're gone. Oh, it's my line now? Oops. No. What the hey? We'll see you. Yeah, no, oh yeah, and I need to give the Franklin badge back to Tiff. Forgot to do that too. Everything else looks good. Okay. Yeah, no, this should be a much shorter item hunt, but also a much more difficult one, because as we have witnessed, the enemies here are a problem in the way the Fire Spring enemies were not. Anyway, let's call Dad. We'll save and we'll end the stream here. Pretty good stuff, though. Pretty good stuff. Now, I can probably go for another couple of hours time-wise. You guys interested in taking a 10-minute break and then coming back for a little Alien? Does that sound good? Or should we just call it? No, I don't know. Let me talk to Tiffany. Watch the Discord. Either way, this is the end of an episode. So, Thank you for joining me for Let's Play Earthbound. Those of you who joined me live on Twitch, thank you so much for being here. If you're new and you enjoyed what you saw, I hope you hit that follow button so you can see when we go live in the future. If you're watching later on YouTube, I know that it can be difficult to catch live streams, schedules get mixed up and whatnot, but if you want to see everything, just subscribe to the channel because everything I do eventually makes its way onto the YouTube channel. Finally, regardless of the platform you're on, I hope you will consider joining our Discord. The link to do so is in the Twitch channel description and or the YouTube video description. The Discord is where we discuss the games you'd like to see me play. It's where I make official channel announcements, and most importantly, it's where there's a fun, growing community of people who love video games just like you and me. Watch the Discord. I've got, I think, a couple of hours. I'm going to go downstairs and chat with Tiff just to kind of see what's going on with today. So I may be back in 10 minutes. We may not be back until Monday. I actually, though, as I watch chat, I would rather, as Martin says, do the last floor of Durlag's tower because we can finish that dungeon with the amount of time we have left, and I think that would be a worthy use of our time. So I watch Discord for confirmation. I suspect around 10 minutes from now, we'll be launching the final floor of Durlag's tower, but might not be streaming until Monday, in which case it'll probably be Alien. But either way, thank you all so much. Watch Discord to see what's happening next, and I'll see you soon.